So in the clip you just saw, you're probably thinking, okay, that performance was pretty solid, but I might have EQ'd that main vocal a little differently. What if EQ wasn't the first choice that I should have reached for? There's a big chance my life would have been made a lot easier if I just started with the right microphone. Even though I was using an expensive Neumann U87, that doesn't mean it was the right mic for the song or for my voice. If you don't know how to choose the right microphone, don't worry, I get it. It took a long time for me to get to the point of finding the right mic for a vocalist, but by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what to watch out for. Let's start by taking a listen using a more suitable microphone for my voice. But why listen to me? My name's Miami, and by now I'm sure you realize that I'm a vocalist, but that doesn't make me an authority on mic choice, does it? How about the fact that I've been recording, mixing, and producing bands for the last decade, as well as vocal coaching and engineering? You can imagine I've come across this issue time and time again. People think that as long as the vocalist is great, what you use to record them doesn't matter. Wrong. It doesn't matter if you have the right voice if you ignore your mic choice. I'll be rhyming a lot in this video. Sometimes people automatically assume that a more expensive microphone simply means that it's better. I've used Neumann U87s that weren't the right choice for the vocalist only to regret it later, and I've used a $300 mic that was perfect for the situation. So the question then becomes, okay Miami, then how do I know when a mic is the right choice? Once again, don't worry, I got you. The answer may be really simple, but it's often overlooked. There are two main points to consider when choosing your microphone: picking between a condenser and a dynamic microphone, and two, finding a mic that complements the singer's voice in a neutral way. In modern metal music, using mics like the SM7B has become a staple for raw, aggressive vocals. But why? Why isn't that screamer using a Telefunken U47? Well, there's actually a couple reasons. Dynamic microphones rarely have an SPL. That stands for sound pressure level. What this means is that it will be able to handle extremely loud sources in high volumes without distorting. Screamers, we're talking about you. Another reason is that more and more musicians are recording at home these days, and there's a big chance that they don't have a fully treated studio to work out of. Since dynamic mics are inherently less sensitive, you're less likely to pick up the background noise while recording in an untreated room. Now, when should you pick a condenser over a dynamic mic? Typically, it's smart to reach for a condenser mic when you're dealing with a singer due to the smoother frequency response. A good condenser will be able to pick up all those little nuances that make a vocalist special. Crisp sounding highs, more detailed lows. So yes, contrary to the name, condenser mics have a greater dynamic range than dynamic mics. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard that right. Also, with condenser mics, you have the option of using different polar patterns. Doing some gang chants in the near future, have everyone circle around a microphone, select an omnidirectional pattern, and get some pretty interesting results. Now for the big one, finding a mic that complements the singer's voice in a neutral way. What does that mean exactly? I'll give an example. If you have a vocalist that is extremely sibilant or nasally, it wouldn't make sense for you to reach for a mic like a Sony C800 because it's bright. You'll really start to notice it on extremely high notes. You want to find a mic that's going to balance out the singer and give a feeling of an all-around smoother performance. One quick starting point is to decide what type of diaphragm. Large diaphragms are better at picking up lower frequencies, and smaller diaphragms are better at picking up high ones. So just to reiterate, if your singer loves hitting high notes, reach for a large diaphragm that doesn't have a nasally quality, and if they have a lower singing register, reach for something like a Sony C800. Luckily, there are tons of affordable options for condenser mics, like the Rode NT1A, AT4040, and Slate ML1, which gives you the option of changing your mic to some of the most sought-after microphones even after you record it. Thanks for watching. If I inspired you to write something, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You only have to do it one time, and tap the bell for notifications so when a video drops, you know the location. Until next time, I'm out. Mic drop. Just kidding, because as engineers, we know how expensive that would really get. Later.